Most of my retirement gyan, which is broad, comes from US, not because of anything else, but US spends a lot of money on doing equity research, when I mean personal finance research, seeing how people behave, etc. So one particularly scary thing was about a safe withdrawal rate of 4.5%, and it said something like, if you retired in April 1968, just remember this date, April 1968, 4.5% withdrawal would have lasted you 50 years. However, if you retired in October 1968, you would have exhausted it in 30 years. Now, this is a very scary piece of statistic. Let us assume for a minute that you retired at 60 and your money lasted 50 years, which means it will be to your age of 110. And let us assume that you have a wife who is 10 years younger than you, and which means your age of 110 would mean your wife was 100, which means it's a very comfortable way to withdraw 4.5%. However, if you withdrew in October, if you retired in October, you would exhaust it in 30 years, which means your age of 90 and your wife could be just 80 years of age. That is a very scary thought, right? So I have spoken a lot about creating a retirement bucket, because you then withdraw from different buckets at different stages, and that's the way to go. So what are the other things that you can do to avoid this? First of all, you need to know what is retirement bucket investing, right? So bucket investing is you put your money in different buckets. I've done many videos, so I don't want to repeat it. You will have to search for retirement basket investing, or just bucket investing, and you will be able to find my videos. There could be a lot of other people also who have made videos, or you will find articles like that. So this is very scary. So what all would you have to do to make sure that such a thing does not happen to your investment portfolio? Timing is important, of course, but then we have no clue in advance as to what is a good time to retire, and some of us may not even have a choice of what to do. So you will have to do the following things. One is get a job. This is very scary, that if you think your money is going to get exhausted before, then better get a job. So if you have retired at 55 and you think there's another 10 more years for you to work, which is there, and today there are many companies in India which have made the retirement age 65 instead of 60, maybe because of American influence, or because they realize that they are able to keep good quality management till the age of 65. So that is also happening. I'm not saying too many companies, but yes, there are some companies doing. So deferring your retirement if possible, or finding another job which will keep you for 5 years, 7 years, etc., will mean 5-7 years your portfolio is growing and you need to withdraw less, and you will never know which is the perfect time to invest. So start understanding the bucket theory. But getting a job 5 years after you retire is, well, almost impossible. You will not be able to do so in a young country unless you have some amazing skills which people are able to use, maybe contacts or skills or something like that. The other scary thing is to maybe cut expenses, which may not be very easy for many people who are already living on very small lifestyle expenses. Then there is not really much to cut. You can't cut the expenses like medical insurance or things like that, or even going to the gym or things like that, simply because those are the investments which are going to help you in terms of good health, right? So that may not be a good option, may not be a great option, right? So one more thing you can do is manage your portfolio well, right? Building cash reserves ahead, so 3 months later you will have to pay your medical insurance or your car insurance, any of those expenses. So planning for it better by building cash reserves, so that you don't have to withdraw money at the completely wrong time, right? So which is again, the bucket theory says that all your liquidity needs should be in bucket number 1, which has got maybe liquid funds, ultra short bond funds, some bank fixed deposits, etc., right? So that is your bucket number 1, should have that. You do all those things and hope that your equity fund is growing at a good pace, and you will withdraw only when you need it. So the minute you retire, it's not a very sensible thing to put all the money in equity markets. Learn about the bucket theory. create your buckets, or at least put all the money in ultra short bond fund and start investing slowly. This is only some of these things which you can do, so that you don't have to worry about timing your retirement so much or timing your investment so much. So some of these things which you can do. Here I am sitting in Panna and having fun looking for tigers. Thank you.